Morning, Marlinn. Welcome and thank you for taking the time to come and talk to us about your fight that's coming up on the 20th of August against Given the Black Superman Mutiba. This is the EFL Pro-Am title fight. This is for the big boy, coming up.
Yes,
We
looks
know that you're
beautiful.
fighting on the 20th of August, Pro-Am. Tell us about your headspace going into this fight. How are you feeling?
I'm very calm, man. Like every single fight, it's just, the experience definitely helps a lot. But I can feel with every single fight, even when I step into the ring with the wire crew and all of that, I'm in a very good headspace. So the preparation is going excellent. It's all good. It's no stress, nice and calm.
Sure. Well, we know you as being very calm outside the ring, but when you get into the ring, you are quite dominant and quite got quite a great track record against you. Your last three fights have all ended on TKOs, either in the first round or the second round. Are you anticipating a similar kind of fight against Given?
Well, with every single fight that I go into, I don't go with that approach. I don't think to myself, listen, I'm going to go for the knockout. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for that. I take the fight as it comes. If the opportunity presents itself, of course, I'll take it. If I can see that I did hurt the guy a little bit, I'm going to retaliate on that. So I'm not going into it with the thought of, oh, yes, no, I'm going to drop him. I'm going to do this. It's, a fight is a fight. You can't say that this is definitely going to happen. Make one simple mistake and then you're the one ending up on the floor. So, that's the fight game. So just take it as it comes.
Well, that sounds like a very mature way in looking at how your fight is coming from a seasoned fighter like yourself and been training for many years out of Brett Clark's gym, Crew Brett Clark. We know you to be quite a tactician of the arts. You are well-rounded in all your skills and all your eight limbs and your weapons. Have you been doing anything out of the normal specific to train for this fight against Given to match the style that Given has?
Well, it's a little bit of a weight drop compared to my previous fights. Previous fights was under 71. This one is under 67. So with the weight drop, of course, a little bit of a diet change or eating change. And then also the strength and conditioning. But when it comes to the technique preparation, I always just try and build up on my style. As soon as I feel like I'm comfortable with one sort of technique, then of course I'll keep on practicing that technique until I feel like I'm getting close to perfecting this thing. And then also on top of that, try and add something else to my arsenal every single time. Get comfortable with one thing, go to the next, or look at my previous mistakes and then fix that up. And this, as a fighter, there's always something that you have to work on. Always. You can never be 100% perfect as a fighter. That's the beauty of martial arts, and that's the beauty of Muay Thai, especially. Out of 8 limbs, you have so many weapons. You can never be perfect, but you can work your way to that point and try and get as close as possible.
Wow, that's quite a good insight into your mentality as a fighter. And then just I want to expand a little bit more. You're mentioning now, obviously, you've dropped the weight class to come down to fight for the title fight. How has your weight cut been going, and will this affect your gas tank in the fight?
Well, when it comes to my weight for fights, I don't like to cut weight 2 weeks before the fight or anything like that. So during my camp, like I said, I'll gradually make changes to my eating habits, and then of course maybe just boost up the cardio a little bit. So with this one, strength became a little bit less of a focus. The strength exercise, of course, still doing strength, but not as much as before. And then just cutting back on the size of the meals, not snacking as much as all of us usually would. So just cutting back a little bit on the calories, and then more cardio exercises. So as the camp has been going on, I can just see the weight is gradually going down. I'm not waiting till 2 weeks before the fight or 1 week before the fight to all of a sudden drop 3 kilograms. I don't like taking that approach. Then I feel like, okay, yes, you're going to get gassed. But if you can maintain your training while your weight is going down, then you can be at ease, or you can be at peace as well. You're not stressing about it too much.
Oh, that's excellent. I'm glad that you're going through such a good weight procedure and not just cutting 3-4 days before and doing the whole hectic cuts, which is good and much more efficient on your body. And then tell
Or
me, You have been with EFL from the very first EFL event. Given was also been with EFL from the first, but you have actually been with us for the longest period as a constant fighter fighting. And with such a great record, we've always been privileged to have you climb into the ring and to display your skills in the ring. How has your journey been with EFL? What's it been like with being part of this brand?
It's honestly, it's excellent, man. I haven't had these type of opportunities for the last 7 years. I mean, I've been doing this thing for what I think this is my 8th year now. And in the 8 years, this is the first time I ever get a title shot. You know, it's a really big opportunity, and I think that EFL is really pushing, you know, the Muay Thai in the country and trying to let it grow as much as possible. And I'm honored to be a part of that. It's a great experience. It's a great event. You can see the improvement on the event itself every single time there's an event on. So every event, you know, more build up. It's looking excellent. EFL's really pushing it. I like it.
Well, we are, as I say, we are more than blessed and happy to have you and the caliber of fighter that you are to be part of EFL. Do you have quite a big support base that's going to be joining you on the night to come shout for you in the corner for the title?
Yeah, definitely, man. I can, you know, the more and more people they're talking about it and all of that, and we can even meet like random people in public, and then, you know, they'll ask about it, and then you know, we invite them as well. So the support base is getting bigger. It's getting bigger. More people phoning in saying, "Listen, we want to come to the next event," and so it's exciting stuff, man. So,
Well, your headspace sounds great. Your technique sounds great. Your diet plan sounds great. Marlinn, we are expecting one hell of a fight. We had an interview with Given, which we'll be releasing soon, where he's basically came out and said that he's bringing a war. He's going to make this one of the hardest, bloodiest fights ever seen in South Africa. And he's coming to really put on a war. What do you have to say to the Black Superman that's saying that he's actually going to come and basically beat the hell out of you?
well, if you want a war, I'm gonna take you to the deep water and I'll drown you, my man.
Wow. Wow. Well, on that note there, Marlinn is not shaken. Marlinn is not scared. I think this is a battle of two great titans in the ring. And I don't know which corner to shout for. And I'm sure the fans are going to be on the same. It's going to be an utter fantastic fight. I'm super excited about it and really happy to have you with. And one last look at what could be yours for the title.
Oh
I hope it
yes.
makes you feel a little bit excited.
Oh,
And as a
definitely.
closing remark to all your spectators and your fans that are going to be coming on the night, what do you have to say to them?
Thanks a lot. Really, like this journey has been a great experience, specifically because of you guys. That support base that I have, pushing me through all of the hard times. You know, not just when it comes to friends and family and all of that. It's you know, it's the people over here at the gym. It really helps. The support is excellent, and it can help push you forwards. And it's been helping with that. Thanks a lot.
Well, Marlinn, we wish you all the best for your fight on the 20th of August there at Centurion at EFL05. Main card fight, main fight of the night for the title. Wishing you all the best. Bring the war, bring your heart, bring your fans, bring everything you got, and lay it all out on the line.
Excellent. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for having me.
Have a great day. We'll see you on the 20th.